When it comes to adultery, you'd think a bloke who did the dirty with his brother's missus would be a seasoned pro. Not Carl Webster. In upcoming Coronation Street episodes, the pound shop love rat makes a major slip-up that might have just exposed his latest sordid affair to his partner Abby. Carl didn't exactly endear himself to Coronation Street fans when he embarked on a passionate affair with Abby. Yes, at the time was married to Carl's half-brother and Weatherfield legend, Kevin Webster. But the worst Webster wasn't going to let a little thing like family loyalty get in the way of a good time. Only maybe it was more than a good time. Even after the two dirty so-and-sos were finally exposed, Carl and Abby chose to stay together and make a go of things. But what started beneath the sheets is dying on the street, as viewers have seen Carl quickly develop buyer's remorse for his new relationship. Abby gave up her comfortable, if slightly dull, marriage to Kevin for a future with Carl. However, Carl has already tried to put the brakes on moving in with Abby and her son Alfie, secretly irritated that the little lad is becoming a gooseberry. Feeling trapped, Carl was quickly on the lookout for the next bit of excitement. And excitement's what he got in the arms of James Bailey. This isn't a new fling. Carl was already seeing James when he was sneaking about with Abby. Seriously, what does this man's Google Calendar look like? But when #Cabby's affair was made public during Ronnie's birthday dinner at the bistro, James realized he was being two-timed and cooled things off. Since domestic bliss with Abby and Alfie isn't all it's cracked up to be, Carl's been rekindling his passionate frisson on the cobbles with James. The tawdry twosome have already had a close call when Carl's sister Debbie caught them together, and Carl gaslighted into believing that her dementia was getting worse class act right. But this time, Carl's about to make a mistake he might not be able to talk himself out of. In upcoming episodes, a hungover James reads the drunken text message he sent to Carl and kicks himself. He tells Carl to ignore it, insisting it was just a drunken mistake and nothing more. But Carl reveals that he's lost his phone. James hopes for his sake that Abby doesn't find it. But this is soapland. You know she's going to. Sure enough, Carl finds his phone just in time. But before he can stop her, Abby looks over his shoulder. How will the worst Webster get out of this one?